You won't believe what happens when you add this simple powder to your morning coffee. For seniors over 60, it can boost energy, support muscle strength, and even sharpen your mind. Stay till the end because the last benefit is the one that surprises everyone. Hi, I'm Dr. Recheal from Vital Eternity, where we've dedicated years to uncovering natural, science-backed ways to help seniors like you reclaim vitality and live life to the fullest. Today, I'm thrilled to share my top recommendations for transforming your daily coffee ritual into a powerhouse for health. Simple additions that fight age-related muscle loss, skyrocket your energy, and keep your mind razor sharp. These aren't just trendy hacks. They're rooted in real research and real stories from folks who've turned their mornings around. Let's dive in, starting with something as cozy and familiar as your favorite mug, cinnamon. Picture this. That warm, aromatic spice you sprinkle on apple pie or holiday cookies could be your secret weapon against the sneaky effects of aging. When you stir just a dash of cinnamon into your morning coffee, it doesn't just add a subtle sweetness, it becomes a guardian for your muscles. Loaded with potent antioxidants, cinnamon tackles inflammation head-on, enhances blood flow, and most importantly, keeps your blood sugar levels steady as a rock. Why does this matter so much after 60? Well, wild blood sugar swings are like silent saboteurs. They drain your muscles' energy reserves, leading to weakness, fatigue, and even faster muscle breakdown over time. I've seen it countless times in my practice at Vital Eternity. Seniors feeling perpetually tired, struggling with everyday tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries. Take John, for instance, a 68-year-old retiree who came to me complaining of constant afternoon slumps and wobbly legs. He loved his black coffee but was skeptical when I suggested adding cinnamon. "Doctor, really? Just a spice?" he asked. But after sprinkling half a teaspoon into his brew each morning, the change was astonishing. Within weeks, his energy soared. No more dozing in his recliner. His legs felt stronger, more responsive, and his blood tests showed a 20-point drop in sugar levels. Even his family doctor raised an eyebrow in surprise. The science is crystal clear. Cinnamon's compounds, like cinnamaldehyde, mimic insulin's effects, helping your body process sugars more efficiently and avoiding those energy-crashing spikes. This means your muscles get a consistent fuel supply, reducing the risk of sarcopenia, that dreaded age-related muscle wasting. And the best part? It's calorie-free, unlike those sugary creamers that sneak in extra pounds. Opt for Ceylon cinnamon, the true variety, to minimize coumarin, a compound best in small doses. Start small, blend it in, and watch how this ancient spice revives your mornings. Trust me, it's one of those effortless tweaks that can make you feel decades younger. Now imagine elevating that same cup with a touch of something indulgent, yet incredibly healthy, unsweetened cocoa powder. Yes, the stuff that makes chocolate dreams come true, but in its pure form, it's a circulation superstar for seniors. At Vital Eternity, we often recommend it because cocoa is bursting with flavanols, plant powerhouses that widen blood vessels, curb inflammation, and speed up muscle recovery. As we age, our circulation can slow down, starving muscles of oxygen and nutrients, leaving you with heavy legs, low stamina, and that nagging tiredness. But stir in a teaspoon of cocoa, and you're flipping the script. I remember Evelyn, a spirited 72-year-old patient who cherished her daily walks but dreaded the leg drag that set in halfway through. Her grandson tipped her off to my cocoa trick, and though she laughed at first, chocolate and coffee? Sounds like dessert. She gave it a go. Fast forward a few weeks. Her strides were lighter, her endurance doubled, and her blood pressure dipped noticeably at her checkup. Studies back this up. Research from Harvard shows flavanols improve endothelial function, essentially oiling your blood vessels for better flow. Pair it with coffee's caffeine, and you've got a dynamic duo for sustained energy without jitters. Skip the sweetened mixes. Go for natural, unsweetened cocoa to avoid sugar pitfalls. It adds a rich, mocha-like depth to your coffee while safeguarding your heart, reducing muscle stiffness, and even boosting mood. Who knew something so delicious could be your ally in staying active and independent? Shifting gears to something a bit more exotic but oh so effective. Coconut oil, or its powerhouse cousin, MCT oil. This isn't just a fad from wellness blogs. In places like Asia, elders have sworn by it for centuries to fuel their days with steady vigor. For seniors over 60, it's a game changer because MCTs, medium-chain triglycerides, bypass the usual fat digestion route, turning straight into ketones. A clean, crash-free energy source for your muscles and brain. Aging can make our cells less adept at using glucose, leading to brain fog, shaky energy, and muscle fatigue. Ketones step in like a reliable backup generator, keeping you sharp and strong. Harold's story always inspires me. A 69-year-old who battled mid-morning crashes and sugar cravings that piled on unwanted weight. As his doctor at Vital Eternity, I advised blending a teaspoon of MCT oil into his coffee. He balked at the greasy idea, but tried it anyway. The results? Stable energy till lunch, vanished cravings, and he shed 7 pounds in 2 months. His walks became joyful again, and his labs showed improved metabolic markers. Science from journals like the Journal of Nutrition confirms MCTs enhance fat burning, preserve muscle, and even support cognitive health. Start with a teaspoon, blend for creaminess, build up gradually, and enjoy the frothy texture. It's like giving your body premium fuel, helping you ditch the energy roller coaster and embrace steady, all-day power. Don't overlook the classics either. Adding a splash of milk or soy milk might seem basic, but it's a stealthy way to pack in muscle-saving protein right from your first sip. After 60, protein becomes gold. It counters overnight muscle loss with essential amino acids like leucine, which kickstarts repair and growth. Soy milk brings extra perks with isoflavones for heart and bone support. Many seniors skip this, thinking black coffee is healthier, but that misses out on 4 to 6 grams of quality protein per half cup. Dolores, 72, learned this the hard way. Her arms were thinning, strength fading, until her nurse daughter and my colleague suggested soy milk in her coffee. Months later, she was toting bags effortlessly. Stairs were a breeze. And her bone density ticked up. Research in the British Journal of Nutrition highlights how dairy or plant proteins in routines like this combat sarcopenia. Lactose-free or fortified options make it accessible for all. No empty calories here. Just pure nourishment for stronger muscles, denser bones, and boundless energy. Speaking of building blocks, let's talk collagen powder, the unsung hero for joints and muscles. Our natural collagen dips 1% yearly after 60, causing creaks, stiffness, and slow healing. A scoop in coffee replenishes glycine and proline, fortifying everything from tendons to skin. Robert, 70, a gardening enthusiast, was sidelined by knee pain until he stirred in collagen on my advice. 2 months in, he was back digging pain-free, movements fluid. A 2022 study in Nutrients showed reduced joint pain and faster recovery in seniors. It dissolves tastelessly, and coffee's warmth aids absorption. Result? Resilient muscles, flexible joints, and fracture protection, vital for active aging. Then there's whey protein powder, often pigeonholed as gym fuel, but it's essential for overcoming anabolic resistance in older adults. Rich in leucine, it flips the muscle-building switch, with studies showing 38% more lean mass gains. Helen, 67, felt her strength slip until adding a scoop to coffee turned things around. Firmer arms, steadier legs, confirmed muscle gains. Unflavored whey blends seamlessly, delivering high-quality protein without sugar. Tiny chia seeds pack a punch too. Ground and stirred in, they unleash fiber, omega-3s, and protein to fight inflammation, aid digestion, and stabilize blood sugar. George, 70, dismissed them as bird food, but saw digestion improve, waist slim, joints ease after weeks. Grinding unlocks nutrients for maximum impact. And finally, the surprise powerhouse, turmeric with black pepper. Curcumin in turmeric crushes inflammation, rebuilds muscle, protects arteries, but pepper boosts absorption 2,000%. It's anti-aging magic against sarcopenia and arthritis. Satoshi, 73, regained his gardening passion pain-free after this addition, inflammation markers plummeting. Half a teaspoon turmeric plus a pinch of pepper in coffee delivers potent relief, enhanced by the brew's heat. At Vital Eternity, we've seen lives transformed. Yours could be next.